10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey guys, and welcome to the stream. How you guys doing, man? Well, hey Rocky, you wanna hear? My Indian accent is not very good, yeah. So I don't know, like, it depends on the Joey mood. If I enter the Joey mood, that's a different story. Yeah, when I go into my crazy Joey persona, which is all kinds of crazy, then maybe. Hey, Bagaskara, how are you, man? How are you guys doing on the stream? How is everyone doing? Hope you guys are well. Welcome to the stream, everybody from YouTube through the Twitch. And one day, maybe the beyond. Yeah, who knows, eh? Things are certainly changing, man. Things are certainly changing. Now, if you guys aren't aware, we've also taken a bit of a turn with the Destiny series. We did Destiny yesterday, and then the season ended, and then we started as if it's Toy Bucharest. And we got a lot of those we got to do. Meaning, I will, for the guys on Discord, right, what will happen is I will do a season or close to a season, and then the rest is all up to you, man. So I'll be setting the saves up with the detail level, with the leagues loaded, I'm trying my best to make sure that there aren't like 100,000 players loaded. So like 90,000 is the maximum limit I'm going to put on them so that most people can play them. If you find it's too much, then of course you just have to reduce the number of nations. That's it, and then you'll be fine. Or the number of leagues, yeah, that'll be fine. So it becomes a lot easier that way. So we got Stoy Bucharest. I think one of you, the idea was let's do something like starting with another different club. So I said, okay, fine, sounds like a plan. So we did that with Stoy Bucharest. So there'll be more coming. I think for other clubs to be featured as well, including the likes of. I don't know, there's a long list. It's a long list. How are you guys doing, man? Morning, Shaw, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so today's a show we like to call Diagnosis, right? So Diagnosis essentially means I go into your saves or your tactics. So we have some coming in. I've got one save and a couple of tactics. So let me just move this save into the saves folder. I think I need to create a folder, man. Yeah, new folder for other saves that belong to you guys. Otherwise, it was just there'll be more and more of these coming in and may get them mixed up. Okay, all right. Bucharest team winning Champions League is impossible. No, it's just a start for people. Yeah, I don't think I can win the Champions League with Bucharest. No, there's no way that's going to happen. But we evaluate the team, look at the tactic, and then evaluate the players, and then come up with a tactical system. Yeah, and then see where we go from there. Yeah, I think that if honestly, right, if I win the Champions League Bucharest in their first season, somebody better take my save and take a long hard look at it, okay? Because that will be very unrealistic. Okay, so that's not it. His idea is like setting up the save. How would I do it? I mean, maybe some guys they wanted another point of view. Yeah, Bucharest was good, but that was in the 80s when we didn't have Osman. And we didn't have a lot of the Champions League, and we didn't have, because in the old days, right, where it was basically knockout football, the smaller clubs had a chance. Then they decided you want to make it all about the money. And then once it became all about the money, and then we had these leagues like Champions League and all these new rules started coming up, all the small clubs, they lost that chance of, one day maybe we knock the big giants out. That's how some of the smaller clubs won the Champions League in those days. Yeah. So that was a long time ago, man. Are you going to carry on the Bucharest save? I'm not going to go on, no, because Destiny is still a series that we plan to do, because the goal of the Destiny series was for me to win the Champions League, and also for me to see how your players end up as managers play against me. So that's one goal. But we definitely are going to do different things. It won't be just like Destiny all the way. Want to do different things. It'll keep me on my toes as well. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll see how we go with the Bucharest safe. But the Bucharest safe, I think for the guys on Discord, is already available for you. So you can pick it up then, or you can pick it up anytime I make a safe update, right? I do an update to the safe, then you'll be in the folder. So I won't. So if you want the first version when just started, you better pick it up now. I'm not sure how. Maybe I don't want to create multiple saves, right? That'll be confusing. Yeah, and I'll be using the new data update as well. Yeah, we're using the data update from we got it from Susi or Sorted.si. So if you guys want, right, you'll be there. So once again, guys, if you are keen, the Stoic Bucharest for the guys on Discord is there. It's in the folder. Just have to pick it up. Training schedules. I don't know if they get exported because I've never downloaded a save myself, except for your guys. Maybe we'll find out right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's find out now. I'm going to download one of your saves, right? So let's go there first. Load game. Where's your save? Let's see now. It's called something. I just call it other saves, right? Browse. Other save. There it is. Okay, find the best tactic for my team. So we've got a save from Renato. He's got all these leagues loaded. Let's look at the save. Let's take this as a chance to show off your saves as well. And tell me if you send me a note as well, like, if you do it on Discord, it's fine. You can even attach it to the file and zip it up and send it to me. A small little Word document what your challenges face with the save. It makes things, at least I know what to look for. So otherwise, it's just a general thing, right? So I start with finances all the time. Not too bad. I mean, considering where you are, right? So you are in Hamburg. Wow. This is the thing about playing in the Bundesliga. Now, Hamburg is a team that is like, if you're looking at the history, like in the terms of the competitions, the previous season they were in the Bundesliga. I think they were in the second tier. Yeah. Okay. And then they got promoted. So now they're the main. This is when they were in the previous division, right? They got promoted. So it's been more than a season. Financially, it's got some income, in terms of income. Let's look at last season. He made 132. This season, 88 so far, One thing I like about this league is you can make a lot of money. It depends on how well you manage the wage budget. Yeah, so your wage budget is very. I mean, considering it's quite low, but you see, you're managing wages quite well. Summary: if you're looking at your star players, you're only making 8 million. Compare that to what I'm paying for my star player, which is 15 million. So your situation is very different, right? As you know, once you get promoted, your wage expenditure over time increases. Eventually, your challenge is actually going to be keeping those players at the club, right? So either you're making a lot of money to keep the players at the club, or you're winning titles. So you can't win titles with the existing squad. So what I end up doing, I don't know about what you guys do, but this is what I do, right? I have a buy-sell policy. So I look for players, I buy them for 10, I sell them for 30, I buy them for 5, I sell them for 30. I will sell players off. I just groom them and sell them, I have my core team, but I'm always looking at selling players off. Yeah. What is your favorite player to sign on this Football Manager? Wow, that's a tough question, DDD, because I've been so deep into my save, right? I can tell you who my favorite players were that I signed. There was this goalkeeper called Seaman, Siemen. Oh, that guy was phenomenal. He became my David Seaman. So his name is Siemen. He's a keeper. He is absolutely astounding. Right? I mean, he scored like 40 goals for me, for free kicks. So he is a standout keeper. And then we had quite a number of players. I have had so many players that came through. There's some Facegens, real guys, right, who played. One of them is a friend of mine, and he's in the game. He's a fantastic player to sign, so we signed him. And he performed really well. I have to go into my save to call that. I mean, I don't mind. Let's go into our save, right? Load Destiny live stream, right? Okay, we call this save up. Now, if I'm looking at the historical players, I'll tell you who they are. My favorite players of all time. Okay. And you will notice very quickly, I don't sign as many players as others do. Okay. Let's look at transfers and how do we find out? Club info, history, best 11. Okay, we can start from here. Yeah, there we go. Dennis Seaman. This was my best goalkeeper of all time. My favorite goalkeeper of all time, Dennis Seaman. The other player I loved at the start of my save was this guy, I think, this guy's Warren Zaire-Emery is another good player I like to sign. These are the two. Jorge Hato was really good. I liked him. Miguel Reyes as well, we signed him. He was also very good. Michael Santi, that's my friend. He's a very good player to sign. So these were my favorite players. In terms of who I signed, that was a standout, right? So if I'm looking at my history, which goes back a really long way, all the way to 2003, but these were all free transfers, remember? Who did I sign that was standing out? No, none of these guys. Okay. I think in second season, who was my favorite from here? No, this is this latest one. Okay. Halsat Naipan. Oh my goodness. I don't sign meta players. I don't get. For me, right, I don't know if they're meta or not meta because I don't go to a list and go and check who are the best players. So I just sign whoever fits my system. He was phenomenal. Halsat Naipan. He was absolutely sensational. We sold him for 200 million. We sold this guy for 200 million, no? Unbelievable. Then Kai Norman, this was Nobel, of course. We signed it because of his name. Okay. Then who else did I sign? Further down the line, who else did I get? Braunthwaite. Okay. I'll say this out. The guy I will sign in a heartbeat as a defender, Jared Braunthwaite. This guy from Everton, he transformed my defense. This is one of the players that was the core of my title run. And Archie Gray, another good player. Archie Gray from Leeds is also fantastic. So my favorite players are like these kind of players like Braunthwaite, Archie Gray. Yeah, these are my favorite players. If you wanted to, then of course you got Santi, Michael Sand. Michael Sand, you have to sign him. If he's good in your game, I won't know if he's going to be good in your game, but he was certainly a phenom in mine. Phenomenal. Rooney Barge I signed because along the way you get influenced by the stream as well, right? So you get influenced by people watching the stream, and you have to admit, after a while, the only way I'm going to beat all these 200 CA, 200 PA players is to get my own wonder kids. I tried 3 centre backs with 2 stoppers and a fly and 1 counter. I managed to concede 1. Great, yeah. Centre backs, a back 3 can work. A 5-2, I've done, in fact, the Stoy Bucharest save, we're doing a back 5, right? We're playing a back 5. Because I'm playing a 5-2-2-1 with them. Can you share the link? Link to what? Bagaskara. That's on the Discord. Yeah, just pop into Discord and have a look there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we've got this save. I'm going to load up this save. Who's save? We're going to load up the save first. Somebody save. Okay, so local, browse. We're going to go in here, other saves. Find the best tactic for my team. Done. But the best defender you can sign is Braunthwaite. I tell you right now, Braunthwaite will be the centerpiece of your defense. I swear by Braunthwaite. Braunthwaite turned my defense around. In fact, put me into a position where I could challenge for the title against all these super players. Yeah. Braunthwaite was the man. He was the man he was my first libero. Okay, so we've got this save. Now we're looking at the numbers. So finances is understandable. You're newly promoted. Looking at your track record, right? So how did you finish last season? Okay, squad. Wait, let me go to inbox in Bundesliga. Then we can come from here. Stages. There's dog. I really want to shoot my neighbor and his dog. Okay, first season. You weren't here, right? So I don't think Hamburg is here. You have to get them into the division. Yeah, there we go. You have to get them into the division. Wow, this is quite a performance from you. Your debut season, you did so well. This is an outstanding performance. Outstanding. I like this. Because previous season you were like, "Hey, I'm a bus boy. I haven't got the job yet." And then after that, bang, you're here. Seventh. Nothing. I mean, you on the back of some solid defending, I would say 38 is good, no defense. Very solid defending. So let's look at your data hub from this year. Okay, so this is what I normally do. I want to know whether it's your tactic or your player, right? I got a video coming up for you guys very quickly. Okay, not going to say much. I don't think that. I think that you're struggling here. Yeah, you're struggling. I mean, you're struggling to win. Because you're conceding a lot of goals. It is so obvious, right? It's so obvious right now that you need that either you're looking for a new tactical system, or you're trying to, which is the reason why you sent this in, right? So let's look at okay, we're gonna do this. My favorite things to put in. Okay, XG table. Where's the shot map? Last match, again, past map cannot. Past map normally I don't care about it. And then the last match, short map, actually my story. Okay, that's the only thing I want to look at. All right, so here we go. Okay, so this will rank all the teams by XG. Okay, goal scoring chances. So in terms of where you are, if we look at the bottom is 8.7. Then is 18.8 and the top is 30.5. Ultimately, right, you want to be good. You want to be here. You want to be setting the pace. Okay? You want to be the one creating the most shots, most chances. But where you sit right now, you're a top 10 side in terms of creating chances for yourself, which is credit, it's quite good. Okay, so it's quite good. But your strikers, you got to ask question marks on whether they are finishing is quality or not. I mean, this tells me there's an issue with your finishing. Honestly, you just want green. It's that simple. Okay. Now, when it comes to conceding goals, the high right at the top, you don't want to be anywhere near here. You want to be preferably here, top 10 as well. But you are in the top 3 leaky defenses. Okay, you're the third leakiest defense, third leakiest in terms of creating chances of the opposition. So here now we look at your chances on average, right? So you got. Looking at just this, these are their last 5 matches. Now, it's going to be very hard because I don't know who is a defender and who is not. So let's look at tactic. And let me look at your club info and your best 11 because you're quite new, right? So Clara, Ramos, Oliveira. So currently, I'm looking at these are your players. Are they in the club right now? I should think most of them. Clara is here. Okay, let's quick pick. Basically, just go to your schedule. Just take a look at one of your games. Okay. Who's your defenders? Eric, Clara, okay, Oliver. I need to remember these names. That's the thing. So, or we can come into one of these games. Now we come into the global analytical data. Just this game alone. Hamburg, 1, 2. He didn't create many good goal scoring opportunities in this game. Okay. That's not a lot. Okay, let's look at this game. Dusseldorf. What are your chances like in this game? Analytical data again. Okay, now let's. He has to do this generating the match report. Center backs more expressive can go crazy. Go to the ball. Yeah. Look at their off the ball. Look at their aggression. Yeah. Some center backs can get up. I had Virgil van Dijk going all the way to the penalty area to do an assist once, man. Okay, so we got 0.23. You can see most of your chances, right? 18, quite even. Steven, 16, 8 feet, both about the same. Got one more stat. Okay, 0.2. Okay, decent at creating some chances at home. Yeah, you get like maybe 2 chances a game. Okay, 2 chances a game. Here you could maybe have 1 or 2 chances a game. Looking at this as well, this will tell you actually a lot of like 0.1, less than 0.2 chances. You can see from here, right? This gap is actually a good chance. So you want it to be greater than the gap, right? So most of them are inside this, right? So most of your chances are falling in they're so 50-50, okay chances, not, I wouldn't say outstanding chances. So you got volume. Quality is the question right now. Okay. We got that, right? Let's look at remember my view I did for you guys, right? Here's striker assessment. So we're gonna do a quick striker assessment on your players, right? So let's see how we're gonna just look at everyone and see the XG per shot. Who gets the most? So, only one shot. So we can ignore this guy. Okay. 18 shots, XG per shot 0.17. We want to get it close 0.2 or higher. Okay, so 0.17, here 0.15. Oh, very good. I mean 0.19 would be okay. Anything 0.19 above, I'll say okay, decent. Here we go. Like here, 30. He's at 30 shots, but basically all very low quality chances, right? But he's a defender. There you go. So most likely headers. Yeah, this is most likely headers. Okay. Then we look at your winger. So the person who gets into goal scoring positions regularly is this guy, Guasan. 0.17, only 18 shots. Doesn't take too many. His conversion rate is only 17%, which is wow. This is low. I mean, you're wanting 20% or close to it, but 70% is pretty low, man. Pretty low. Then Laza Samadic is 22%. What? Dropbox link for Bagaskara? I don't understand. Yeah. The saves are coming from Discord. Yeah. So they're sharing it on Discord. Afterwards, whatever people want to share, they can share their tactics. Yeah. If you're on Discord, you definitely have the link. Yeah. So 22, 20, 23. Again, not many players are getting into goal scoring positions. You can look at this, 0.14. All relatively poor goal scoring positions. You want to, we're not suggesting that you create a lot of shots. No. We just want this number to be higher. Or, okay, we're looking at this conversion rate. So we need to address this. So we need to get them a better tactical system where they can score more goals and not concede as many, right? So that is the challenge right now for this team. Okay. So looking at the team now, what we're going to do next is we're going to identify things like aggression, jumping reach. Okay. So let's look at train. I got my training view, which should help. Okay. Aggression across the team. Let's pick a quick pick based on what the Assman thinks. Okay. Very quickly. In terms of aggression, you got DMCR here who's got 9. Now transfer list him in a hurry, man. He's out, no? He's gone. Any jumping reach. Send him packing. Yeah, Grizzle Poet, how are you, man? Send him packing. You don't need him anymore in your club. No matter what he is, if you can sell him, sell him. You don't keep him around for mentoring because there's no use. Okay? So this guy is is nice to have, but may fit into an AMC position if you want to play him there, but I would not play him in the heart of midfield. Okay? No way. You can't rely on him because you want aggression to be high. So you're trying your best, with a double DM system. And you ask him to be a roaming playmaker with low aggression, there's going to be another issue as well. You want these players to work hard for the team. So you need not only work rate, but you need aggression. So this player, nah. Okay, so your plan has to be to find somebody else that's better. So looking at your team as well, right? You got a 4-2-3-1. What you really need is quite a number of players that can win the second ball. Look at this. His jumping reach. He's heading is 7, jumping reach is 7. The other DMs, jumping reach is 10, 8. Yeah, you can't win the second ball. You want to play football, right? You really, really need to win the second ball in midfield. You got to put yourself in a position to win the second ball in midfield. If you don't, then you're going to struggle again. Okay, we're gonna do something different with your tactic, right? Because it seems to me that you don't really have 2 decent DMs in your tactic. You don't have 2 decent DMs. I would not play a 4-2-3-1 because I would need at least 3 in the team. But you only have you got this guy here who's got aggression of 15, jumping reach of 14. We can depend on him on winning the second ball. He's concentrated. So he's standout. He is like, never lose him, man. His agility is a bit low. Yeah, that's true. His agility is a bit on the low side. He comes deep to get the ball. He stands out as one of the better ones. He's a bit slow. But these guys, they won't fit into your system. Rocco reads as well. I mean, he's got no jumping reach, but he's got aggression. He's like, yeah, he's more off the ball is 13 and positioning is 12. Average. Yeah. I mean, looking, some of the attributes are really good, right? But no, I would you need him to be able to win the second ball again. Now, Now let's look at your Sebastian Schonau here. Okay, he's too slow. Okay, but he's going to be stuck in defense. Okay. Rocco, Laszlo Baines. Okay, right. Oh, what have you got else? What about your strikers? You've got this guy is decent. Okay, we can play him on top. I noticed the XG per shot was low, right? Also can be a function of your tactic, whether it's creating enough high goal scoring opportunities for your players. Then it becomes quite simple. If you see that it is creating a lot of goal scoring opportunities for your strikers, then it's a case of improving the off the ball for your strikers, right? So you train them. Okay, so looking at this, jumping reach here is 16, 14. He can play in midfield, man. Yeah. We could use him in midfield. His technique is a bit low. His work rate is 13. His off the ball is 11. Also, no, actually, tough. He cannot be a lone man in midfield as well. I'm looking for at least one option. At least get away with... Okay, we'll try and mix and match first, okay? So first up, we're going to create a new tactic. Okay, so we're going to still use the 4-2-3-1. And I'm going to create one more tactic. We'll just drop in a 4-4-2 first. Okay. All right. I just need 2 or 3. Yeah. So we're going to work on this first. So first, your problem has been you can't play this guy as a roaming playmaker. He's gone. He doesn't have the aggression for you to do the job. You need somebody with high aggression for a roaming playmaker. Right? You need him. I know people are going to go by, the attributes don't say you need aggression. Who says you need aggression? You come in here, it doesn't need aggression. It doesn't. The problem with this game is it's a event-based match engine, right? It's not roaming playmaker, these are attributes, go use the player. No. Thing is, for things like winning the second ball, the counter pressing, the gigant pressing system, all that, you need players to want to fight for the ball. Cannot give up. Determination and aggression both come into play. So it helps to have aggression. And I'll say one thing. Once you start playing midfielders with aggression, you'll notice the big difference and you'll never, ever play one without aggression again. So let's go DM support first. Let's try something very simple. What I don't like about wingbacks is in a system where you don't have a lot of technically gifted players, you're relying on somebody to be technically good to bring the ball forward. I wouldn't do that. So I would change this role immediately to fullbacks. Okay, I'll leave wingers here and we can, your striker, there are 3 roles I'll go for, start a game. Poacher, advance forward or pressing forward on attack. It's one of the 3. If I need others to link up play, it's a poacher. If it's a player, I just need harassing the defense and moving around and others still can come in to score, it's also a pressing forward. Otherwise, go with an advance forward. So we're going to go with an advance forward. We can play the short. This guy up here. Okay. We can play him here. Yep, he can play in that position. So we'll leave him there. All right. Then what we can do here is pair this, make these 2 like simple players. Yeah, this guy, no, concentration a bit low. Rocco reads, jumping reach a bit low. Moskovich, okay, we'll use him instead. Okay, so we pair these 2 together. All right, so these 2 are just bulk basic DMs. We'll get him to take more. I'm just making a very simple tank thing, right? Because I want to try it. It's going to be 2 games, so we try this in. Okay, so we got this. We want him to roam since he has the ability. And this guy can be a short striker. He can also be, playing further up. Just leave wingers, that's it. Okay. We play fullbacks. You can play this as fullbacks on attack. They'll just go inside when they have the opportunity to pass the ball. Okay. All right, done. And then looking at defenders. Okay. First touch, 11. This guy can definitely be a ball-playing defender. Okay, all right. I want to see whether you use ball-playing defenders. No, you got one CD. So I think we'll play this guy as a ball-playing defender. He's taking more risks, fewer risks. Ball-playing defender here, CD here. Why? I'd rather have the risky player behind the guy taking more risks. So he's taking more risks. Fullback. Okay, and then we'll ask this keeper to be a goalkeeper on defense. Let's not try too many complicated things. All right, in transition, now we want to create something that's a bit counter-attacking, right? So higher. We'll go with we'll play with a mid block or a high press. We'll just, we're not that good of a team. So let's just take the game to opposition and not try and be heroes and try and see whether we can defend. All right. My philosophy, I think it's easier if you're a weak side to take the game, no. You play with a complete forward. Complete forward is harder to tell if you have got a lot of experience with roles and duties. Yeah, go with complete forward. If you don't have a lot of experience with roles and duties, choose the easier ones to manage. My thoughts on the Liverpool game: I think Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson both want to leave in the January transfer window. Both of them were terrible in the game. The worst performance I've seen from Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold should just go, just go to wherever he wants to go and stop trying to make people believe that he still has something to offer the Liverpool side. Because he obviously didn't have his head in the game. He was barely even trying half the things. I mean, I saw him. I was watching the game and I was quite disappointed with his commitment to the cause. Okay, so we got some players. I don't know your players very well, so I have no clue whether I'm picking the right players or not. I generally will start with aggression, anticipation, concentration for fullbacks. So he looks pretty okay, I guess. Now Oliveira, this guy has got composure, anticipation. Maybe you look for somebody else who's, looks like he wants to play. Ambrosius, anticipation, to concentration, to decision making not that good, but he can read the game and yeah, his aggression is there. Okay, so we'll play him. Alright, so no, where was that guy again? What's the guy I just looked at? Ambrosius, yeah, Ambrosius, right? I mean, he can be a second defender, man, so why not? Okay, alright. Then these two, obviously, they don't see eye to eye anymore. They got issues, right? These two don't like each other's faces anymore. Stays back at all times. Sean Lau, they both don't look like they like each other anymore, man. They're like, I don't like your face, you don't like my face, I don't like your face. Okay, once it runs with ball, gets down, looks for pass, posts. There's a lot of moves ball to left foot before attempting to dribble. Why? With anticipation 10, concentration 10, 11 decisions, I don't think I need you to decide whether to use your left or right foot. Dude, you just don't play. Okay, I make life easier for you. Don't go onto the pitch. I don't want you to confuse yourself. Okay, this Mike's Morstead looks like a pretty interesting character. Okay, I like his off the ball is only 13. Shucks. Anybody else who's got good off the ball? 13 again. Okay, never mind. We got work. We can work with this. This guy's got 15. Okay, all right. So we're going to use him. We'll start with him first. Okay, wingers. If we use a white, okay, let's go and look at your wingers now. All right, so look at your wingers and let's think of who can start. Ferrai, 13, 16, jumping reach 11. I mean, yeah, forget it. Okay. I mean, I don't see him adding anything to the attack. Here, this guy is not too bad. No? From the flanks, right, he can actually create opportunities for us. Yeah, he can create a lot of opportunities for us. No? I'm going to try to use him on the flanks. Although they say midfielder, I can play there, no problem. Okay. All right, so we got a few creative fellas here. We can even look at the right flank and say this flank, and we can take the luxury of putting someone in fast who's got finishing. But we need a left footer, right? No. Ferrai again. We're back at you again. No thanks. Okay, what about this guy? I mean, this guy can attack. JY828. Thanks for the 11 months. Thank you for the 11 months, man. Okay, all right. This is one option, right? Now, this could be another option for you. Now, I was just thinking, since you only got one midfielder. Hey, when you only have one midfielder, hey, always think of 4-1-4-1, sir. Okay. I tell you, don't knock this formation. This formation is very fun to play. Okay, so we go winger on support. We play winger on support. Why? Cannot. Look, it doesn't matter, no. What is suddenly wrong with this game? Wing on support. What in the world is going on in this game, man? Wing on support. Thank you. What a nonsensical. The UI in this game, honestly, right? The UI in this game is not very good. There's a lot of this funky nonsense in the UI. Okay, these two can work. This guy can work here. This guy can drop back. Okay, can drop back and okay, we don't need that. We only need one. Then we can play fullback on yeah, we'll play fullback on support. We keep it a really simple system. And we just use a DM on support. We use one ball playing defender and leave it like that. And then we will play inverted fullbacks on defense, inverted fullbacks on defense. Okay. And then we just use this as the guys who are going to try and win the ball in midfield. And then we use the wings a bit more, tempo a bit harsh, no play out of defense, no nothing, no power. Yeah, keep it simple, man. Yeah, whip cross. Where's the whip? Where's the whip? Where's the whip? Okay, thank you. Just leave. I mean, we'll leave it like this, you know, not too complicated. In transition, we leave unchecked. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll play out from the back, so we draw them into pressing us. Then standard defensive lines, get stuck in, get these guys to prevent short goalkeeper distribution. That's it. That's another tactic that we can use. Yeah, very, very simple formation, right? All that we do is get the ball forward, okay? Okay. So we start with this first. Hopefully, I didn't screw things up by moving my players around. Now you got to remember who's playing where. This is the problem when you make we make a lot of tactics, no? Oh no, I did quick pick just now. I did, right? I could do it all over again. Okay. No, this guy will go on top. Man, I just went through the team just now. Okay, we'll put you here. Sean Lau, Clara. Okay, we'll let the S-Man have his say, okay? All right? I'm not going to get involved with the S-Man anymore. I'm not fighting with the S-Man. This guy is like, where? I wanted somebody else here. Oh, he's actually quite good. Okay. What in the world? This guy is confused, no? When you got so many traits, right? They tend to be quite confused players. Okay, they go to the situation and go like, boss, what am I supposed to do? Then you go like, I don't know. You figure it out on the day. And then he goes like, okay. Then he tries to do all kinds of things, and then he loses the plot in the end. Laszlo. Okay, that's the player. Okay, let's go. Tactical system. We're gonna try this. No, this is not my new save. This is somebody else's save. You're looking at this. He wanted us to come up. I'm diagnosing somebody else's save. And not my save. This belongs to one of you guys. So we are diagnosing the save, and I'm playing a couple of matches and suggesting what you can do. So let's see. It's going to be interesting because you don't have a lot of we want players with aggression. That's all. I want them all in midfield. So good, nice. Okay, didn't get there in a hurry. Defending wise, okay, we're keeping them wide at the moment. Good. Brochure, Clara, Mefford. Yep, the playmaker. He's short, so he's okay. Yeah, nice. He feeds on. That's it. We keep it simple. Right? You want to shunt the opposition into trying this side of the pitch, right? We disallow, but I like the movement. Okay, keep them wide. So far, so good. I like what I see. Okay. Now the thing is, we can also play the Laszlo, the guy on the left, as a playmaker, but I'm not entirely certain yet. No? We can even go poacher, shadow striker, but then that means that we don't really have a third player in midfield coming back. Considering the fact you're nearly promoted, I think having a third player come back like AP or AMS is quite good. No? Okay, good. I mean, the defending is solid so far. Okay, so we're keeping them away from goal. So we're going to try something. Shadow striker. Here, APS. Then we're going to focus, play down the left, and then play our defense, play slightly faster. Okay, in transition, again, we're going to counter press. We're going to leave this. I'm just going to leave this alone at the moment. Distribute. I'm just making changes now based on what I've seen. So in case some of you are new to this, what's going on, this diagnosis, I'm looking at one of your saves. Yeah. Okay, so we're just looking at creating a slightly different tactic for you. So we're gonna play. I'm ignoring what they're doing. Yeah. And I don't know whether your set pieces are decent, but you got everybody back. So far, so good. I would avoid playing a roaming playmaker in your team. If there's anything else, right, you want to avoid that role right now for your team. I don't think you can play a roaming playmaker beside a DM because it's too risky for your team. Defensively, we're doing a very good job of keeping the opposition at bay. I mean, we are defending for quite a while. We're defending for quite a while, man. Yeah. But we haven't really created anything of note. Yeah. But we are playing Frankfurt, second on the table, and we are playing in their house. So, not bad. Okay, it's not too bad. And we don't want to add low crosses at all in this tactic. You don't want to take any chances with low crosses because low crosses means you're shifting your attacks high up the pitch with your players. And if you lose the ball, you're committed. So we don't play low cross. We are going to play for the slightly faster transition, which is one of the reasons why I have an AF in the tactic. I'm not using any other role. I think AF is the only role you should be looking at. And then we got a playmaker on this side of the pitch. So it'll create space on the other side. Samadic on the left foot is dangerous. He's offside, I think. We're going to keep this kind of pressure going. I like what I see. I'm beginning to see a lot of nice patterns in this. Yeah, because you're pressing them high up the pitch with the players that we have. And we're trying to draw this back five up so that they leave some space where their defenders are. We just want to be careful. Yep, okay. Seaman in goal. You're safe. You got Seaman in goal. All you got to worry about is, create goal-scoring opportunities. Okay. Benes, that's our APS. Okay, so he's now he's playing as a shadow striker. So we are now exerting something in the game. So Frankfurt second on the table. Okay, let me look at your set pieces. I don't know whether it will adopt mine or yours. Yeah. Creators. Oh no, come on. Don't do that. Your priority is like this. When your select instruction category, right? Always say your priorities. The second most important is creators. You want the creators to be third. So when you're playing the short routines, right? If you're playing like in-swinger short routines, right? You definitely want your creators to be there. I mean, you've got a routine here. You only have one routine, which is the near post, but nobody's going to the near post. Okay, so yeah. Just make sure that the lowest priority are going to be, because you got a creator here now. Okay, so your C category of players are going to be your players who can create chances and keep the ball as well. Always do that. Just reorder the priorities. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. But we'll tell the team that we are not. The only question now is who do we have to bring on after this? Yeah. Good defending. All right. Absolutely good defending. Okay. Okay, we want to try and use OIs. Okay. I haven't used OIs yet. Okay. So we want to shut down their ability to pass the ball. So we're going to keep him to the left. We're going to keep this guy to the left and keep this guy to the right. That's it. Okay. Yeah, aggressive tactics do better with underdog sides. If you're too defensive, chances are you can play the game, but you need. Then again, you will need. When you are defensive, right? You need defenders, right? With jumping reach. Then why you defend? Why don't you attack then? Since you got good defenders. That's a funny thing about the game, football, right? So nowadays you see a lot of teams like newly promoted teams. They don't want to come and defend, no. They want to attack. And now you see increasingly more and more good teams like playing with mid blocks and low blocks. Look at Real Madrid. Yeah, we got Chagulu. Okay, nice. Oh, hard. It's a low XG chance. Yeah, it's a low XG chance. And they call that a clear-cut chance. My word. I don't like this. I like to see my own tactic. Okay, Hamburg formation. I need to see who's tired. Yeah. All right, so far, I'm going to have to make changes soon. I'm going to pay the price if I don't know who to change. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a good save. So we got to make changes already. All right. Okay, who's Nicholas Oliveira? I don't know who you are, but can you come and play? Okay, thanks. Rocco Reeds. That's it. Short jumping reach. Okay, you come here. Roland Salah, low aggression. Okay, what's this? Emmanuel Ferrer. Okay, whatever you are. Now I tell the players a winger on support because obviously you're not that good. No? Okay. For 4-2 sub, yeah, the DMs. You want to always have fresh DMs. Yeah, and fullbacks if possible. Now fullback is also tired. Okay, I don't have a fullback apparently. Okay, Bright can come here. Ambrose, wait, hold on, let me think. Bright, okay, you come here. Oliveira, go to the right. Okay. But I like your Ambrosius, no? Ambrosius is a player I will start in a lot of my games because he's got jumping reach and he solves one of the problems for you defensively. You can also rely on set pieces. So we are keeping the ball quite well. But we're not desperately trying to score. That's good. Okay. And pressure. All right. Last substitute will be Max. We bring Max on. And then Roland Salah. That's it. No more substitutions. We did sub this guy and this guy, right? So it's okay for him to. Hey, we kept them away from our box. Who? Ruben. Ruben is going to do well. I think Amorim is going to do well. People just have to have faith in the process, just like they have faith in Arteta's process, right? Arteta took a while as well. All these managers have to build a new identity for their clubs. They don't do it overnight. No? Okay, nice reading of the game. We're not panicking and we're keeping the ball. And we are not giving the opposition easy goal-scoring chances. I think this is a good performance from our team. Yeah, good performance. 0-0 away to Frankfurt was second on the table. It's our first game of the first game. We got a point against the team that's near the top of the table. As a newly promoted side. That was good. Okay, I like the performance. Okay, so now you have the backbone or something that you can try. You can actually play these guys as a shadow striker and winger support, and you can do like a focus play down this side. You can also play our defense, like what I did later in the game, right? You want to keep possession, you can do this, and then you can draw teams out and try to work the ball up the pitch as well. So you can do that with your tactic. Quite easy to do. Yeah, quite simple to do. Is one way of playing it. And now, of course, you can have another tactic which is a bit more outlandish. This is very defensive. A lot more defensive. Again, you're gonna use the high tempo to get the ball up. This guy can be a target forward and a shadow striker too. You can play them both. You can play it both ways. Again, you don't want to be too high. Again, you don't want this to be too high. Otherwise, you may be caught. So standard defense line will be enough. But I think you've been using a 4-2-3-1, so I'll stick to the 4-2-3-1. I didn't want to change the tactic too much. Because going in and then going and changing your tactic suddenly is not something I don't think that's nice of me. Yeah. NG Postecoglou should stay. I mean, I think NG Postecoglou has given Spurs like that breath of fresh air. After years of watching boring Spurs, I know it's crazy, but I think that we should be given time. We should be given time. If people assuming that the thing is, right, I think also people need to manage their expectations when it comes to Spurs, right? Okay, I think the Spurs fans are more realistic than Daniel Levy, That's a problem. Yeah. That's what I think is happening at Spurs. I mean, we're going to 10 and get out. Okay. Because I think, right, for many years, I've been saying Spurs is only a top 4 team. They're nowhere near being title contenders. And then every time they get near the top half of the tables, they start getting a bit too over-ambitious. It takes time for you to become a title contender. It doesn't happen like after 1 or 2 seasons. I thought their best years were when they had Harry Redknapp as the manager. Yeah. When they had like Gareth Bale playing. That was one of the best Spurs teams I've ever seen assembled. Great team. And then the decline of Spurs actually started after the departure of Harry Redknapp. That was the worst. After that, it was all downhill. I think people asking him to go out is a bit premature. Yeah. And Spurs have had a lot of injuries to speak of, man. Hey, God, Spurs, how are you, man? Spurs are a bit unlucky with injuries as well. Yeah, so I think people need to be a bit more patient with Spurs and Ange Postecoglou. People don't have to be patient with Arteta anymore. Arteta deserves all the criticism that he's getting at the moment. Yeah. There only one manager who deserves it is Arteta. Arteta and Guardiola deserve all the criticisms that are to be leveled against both managers because both managers have no excuse for the situation their clubs are in. Arteta is because down to the fact that his side sometimes seems to teeter between being only good at set pieces and hopeless at open play. And then when it comes to Man City, is your desire not to rotate as much. Guardiola is notorious for clinging on to his starting 11. For me, Spurs, when they have Modric, they have Gareth Bale, oh my God, that was a team, boy. I was like in awe of that team. I never liked Liverpool playing Spurs those days. It was like every time Liverpool faced Spurs, I'm like going, shit, this is not going to end. This is not going to be a pretty game. But look at them. I mean, you got to give Spurs a chance. And I think the manager needs to be given a chance. And he will come good. Just may take him some time, but I believe he will come good. All right, we got to do this again. But this time, maybe we're not putting too many PIs and TIs in this tactic. Okay, so I want to minimize the use of PIs and TIs. We're going to have these two going in. We can actually play this as an AP on support, actually. So let's just play him as an AP on support. Okay. All right. So he might drop into this pocket and try something. You can play inverted winger as well, but inverted winger on the left foot, no thanks. Making a move for no rhyme or reason. Oh, yeah, I think Mrs. D and the boys are good. Yeah, Mrs. D should be good. Yeah. Thank you, man. The boys are doing fan. The boys were playing Uno with me. The youngest is becoming an Uno monster. No? He was playing Uno with me all the way. He came out to me with this puppy dog look on his face. Daddy, I want to play Uno. Then I'm like, dude, seriously? Then I say, yeah. Then he went to convince everybody in the house. I say, you convince everyone to play Uno? Then he convinced everybody, use his influence on the whole family with his puppy dog look. He got all of us to play Uno. So he played Uno with him. So he was vicious, man. Yeah, like he dropped 4 +2s on me. With a smile, looked at me and said, Daddy, pick up 8 cards. I'm like, okay, he's only 6 years old. Play like a mature card player, the way he holds his cards. Daddy don't get so happy. He got blue. I'm like, what? So he's getting there. So I like it. So it was we were having fun. And then, yeah. Okay. How's this? Okay, looking good. The idea here is for us to create a tactic which does not concede so many goals. Okay, that's important. I remember Bale scoring identical goals to Inter in Spurs shirt. I thought it was a replay from the television. Yeah, I think Gareth Bale those days. Joy to watch. Spurs were. I'm glad, and I'm happy to see Spurs back in that driving seat again. I'm happy with how we are playing. We're dominating this team. Okay, so now if I'm in the other half, right, and I see this football being played, I make life miserable for the opposition. So what I do is I go right and keep them to the left, right? So I tell the wingers, you got to go down the flanks now. Because he ain't no way you're going to be able to pass to these two anymore. Okay? The second thing I do is I come inside here and I notice, okay, I'm having some light. I'm having some love, right? So I go low cross, ball into box. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push my team higher up the pitch in an effort to find the back of the net. And then the highlight changes straight away to the opposition. So obviously, whatever I did, the AI wasn't happy. You see me not? You think we are some bus boys, is it? Your demonstration, your guinea pigs, is it? That was funny, man. That was really funny. All right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to make them work together. No? This guy is going to hold the defense, the poacher going to hold, and the shadows are going to come in behind him. Yeah, and then we're going to lower the tempo slightly. So small tweaks. I mean, the tactic is still decent. We just got played by the AI. Five freaking goal like squad from a set piece. Is you both two-footed at footy? My son? No, he's not wait, let me think. I don't know, man. Yeah, they know. He's two-footed. Yeah, he's two-footed. He plays with both his feet. Yeah. Okay, drop the tempo. I think we're actually going to be patient with this team. I don't know whether that's a smart idea or not. But hey, unfortunately for us, we consider from a set piece. But I think this is the start. Don't play the roaming playmaker would be the start. And then if you are going to sign another player, make sure he's got aggression and jumping reach in midfield, because that's your weakness right now. And your substitution strategy is going to suffer because of it now. Because now every time you make a substitution, right, you're going to be like, oh no. Oi, woodwork. Oh man. Oh, set pieces. We haven't changed it. So on your set piece priority as well. Yeah, your set piece priority is all not ideal. So we did it, but we got to do it again. So what you want to do is you come in here, make sure creators is not here, it's here. Okay? Aerial threats is the second, creators is the third. That's what you absolutely need to do. If you don't do that, you're gonna struggle. Yeah. Creators are just as important. The only players that you don't have to worry about is because what you're doing is you're asking your asking Kevin De Bruyne to stay back, drink corners. Basically, that's what you're doing. Yeah. In a sense. Okay. Oh, we're unlucky, man. This is one time where we should be the ones playing well. Okay. I want to win this game. Yeah. I want to win this game. All right. Underlap. We're going to take the game to them. We're going to get a result from this game. Whether they like it or not, we are attacking this team. I don't think we should be happy with this result. Should not be taking this result lightly. I mean, we are unlucky, I know, but they got into a shell now. Oh, that fullback on the right flank. Rocco reads for this guy. Your weakness is a lot of it's got to do with your midfield. You don't have a strong midfield. Yeah. So you need to have a decent midfield that has got at least some jumping reach in the midfield. You gotta get some players in there who don't. I would not be sold on like all these fantastic he can dribble well, he's great set pieces, whatever, and all that. I'll just hey dude, seriously, can you win a ball for me? That's what you want. What's the point of the guy doing something with the ball when he can't even get to the ball first or win the ball? It's pointless, right? Yeah. You definitely need bruises in midfield. If you don't have bruises in midfield, you're always going to struggle to win the second ball. And then you don't have enough aggression. Look at that. Our two midfielders, not bruises. Yeah. So even when we dominate, we can't win the ball. And we can't take the ball away from them in midfield. Second ball also we can't win because we only got one fella who's got jumping reach. There we go. We lost this game. Yeah. We should have won this game. We should have won this game, hands down. Hands down, we should have won this game. But we didn't. I was expecting to win that game. That's how confident I was winning that game. So let's look at your next. Let's just go to the next. So we drew one against a top tier side away from home, and the team played really well. And then we lost the game we should have won. And the thing is, we didn't create the opposition once again didn't create anything of note from open play. So if we were looking at locking down your weakness, which was you were conceding a lot of goals from open play, we've done that already, right? We've improved how your team defends. Now, how your team moves forward, play the 4-2-3-1 will depend on your two DMs now. And my suggestion is to go get one more midfielder who has got some aggression. How much aggression? Even 11 is decent. 11, 12 aggression. Some work rate. Put him in midfield. Make sure that he's a bit of a bruiser. Get him there, and then you might have a chance. And I would not play a roaming playmaker in midfield. Not with your setup. Not with your players. Yeah. You can't afford for any of those guys to be a roaming playmaker because the best player who's a roaming playmaker is not very tall. So putting him in there means that some of the second balls that will come his way, he won't be able to jump and try and get them. So it's too risky. So tactically, I think you need to address that in midfield first. That's muchos importante. So here we go. I mean, it's the same midfield, no? I'm going to... Yeah, you got no choice. We got to play these guys. I literally have to play these guys every game now. Yeah. So this... Okay, we'll play him here. This guy is taking fewer risks, right? I think. Yeah. So he'll drop deep. Okay. Right. Now we're going to change this. Make it simpler. Play just a winger on support. Yeah, set piece goal means again, you're jumping reach. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that as well. And the other thing here is this. This is a major no-no in my book. Yeah, this is major no-no. This guy should be here. This guy should be here. Recovery defender is always number 5. Because it's your fullback, so coming back. See? It's your fullbacks in the defenders, no? Well, I don't know why he's there. What's his jumping reach? Boy. You gotta set it up. This one, yeah, I don't see people setting it up. Going to be. Who's your aerial threat? Jumping strength. So this guy is number 4, so we move him up in case he comes out the bench. This guy's a fullback, so we push him down. This guy's 14, 16. Anybody else? This guy, okay, these 2. So basically, these are our set piece guys. They won't change. 1, 2, 3. One of them is a fullback. Okay, now that's it. Okay, done. And these are your creators. So what you were doing just now was asking Zamadic, Laszlo Baines, these guys to come back. No? Yeah, I mean, they're lower. I mean, if you actually put the recovery defenders ahead. So basically, if Laszlo Baines was up here, the other way of doing that, right, doing this priority list is to make sure that your creators, right, I just keep it simple, you know. Just do it this way. The other way of doing it is it's quite messy. Yeah, you do a lot of like you gotta be so meticulous about who is playing in which position. You're literally doing like in football games, right? This little iPad, right, where they tell the player, you know, going to this position, that position. You're literally doing for every single game, so I wouldn't bother. The game isn't that difficult, you know. Just. And if you're playing short corners as well. I think your set pieces, you shouldn't be playing near post because you don't really have players who are phenomenal at the near post. Yeah, I would load a routine, create a new routine. Let me just add one. I just have to load one on mine. Load short. May I? Thank you. Short. Where's the short? Attack far post. Okay, there we go. Just to get one shot attack far post. So you got 3 guys attacking the far post, right? And then you're playing an outswinger. They got corner. He's aiming for the far post. Yeah. So you tell them to aim for the far post. So they take the ball. They aim for the far post. Attack, attack, attack. Or you can aim for shot. So aim for shot. The guy gives it to the player shot. Then it receives and then goes this way. Right, so you can do that as well. So attack far post, do the short corner routine, and then do 50-50. I don't see the point of you doing a near post, no. Yeah. I would say what you need to do is not play near post corner routines. You should play short corner routines. Yeah, creators have to get involved as quickly as possible in your set piece routines. If you leave them, they are very important players, actually. When you win the second ball, they are quite important. No? Yeah. Because Amadej now out on the ball, he loses out. He's got low aggression. Yeah, see? Oh, he's actually, hey, he's not that bad. 13. Why is he playing on the left again? Oh my God. I gotta, when I look at this, right, I have to start deciphering what he's gonna do next. Now, if you were the one to give him all those traits, right, you made a big mistake. Do not give a player more traits than you understand. If you don't know what they're going to do, don't. Because a trait is a tendency to do things, no. Just doesn't mean that, oh, he's going to confuse the AI. He's going to confuse your AI too, no. He's going to confuse your players too. Is he going to try a killer ball? I know, I need him to get into the area. So I don't like to give many traits. Yeah, curls ball is the only trait I'm happy to see on my strikers. That's about it. That's the only trait I go for. So far, so good. They got double, they got ball winning. This is a tough 4-2-3-1. So we've got a reasonably tough 4-2-3-1 ourselves. And then we get these guys coming back to help us defend. We only have these two going out there to help us score. And then what we're trying to do, if you're just drawing them just enough so we can get some space for our players. So only these two are the ones that are going to try and get into the final third. Again, we keep the opposition to feeble attempts at goal. I think he's going to come off. The way he doesn't look like he's going to finish the game. All right. Mostard. Yeah, I tell you what we'll do. Just play a simple target forward and attack. No more focus play. I don't have any traits. Like I said, I don't play with traits. I don't apply traits. Yeah. Traits are the most overrated thing in Football Manager. I don't use traits, man. I get a trade. I'm like, I got to think. Sometimes this guy's going to come deep to get the ball. Damn it. Sometimes he won't. Sheesh, kebabs. Now I got to count. Now I got to think about how that influences my other roles. Because a trade isn't something that he does all the time. So I don't even bother with trades. I think trades were nice a long time ago, and then it's not like, it gives you the bit of creativity and unpredictability in your tactic. That's about it, no? Is your skin and top available for download? My top. You want to take it off and put it in the Dropbox folder. I didn't know you can get it out of the Dropbox folder like that, man. Seriously. Okay, my top. Okay. Let me try and see. I can't. The skin is from FM Guru. I need to ask him. Maybe he will say okay. He's fine with it, no problem. I asked Guru. Yeah, because Guru is the one who gave me the skin. It wasn't me. It was his skin. He made the skin. And then he passed it to me. Because it was his idea for me to do this challenge. But this skin is not, I'm just using, this is literally a default skin. So far, so good. Okay, defending wise, they all been. They call this a clear-cut chance. This game is one weird game. The definition of a clear-cut chance in this game leaves a lot to be desired. Sean Lau. Then we got this guy. And, ooh, we lost out. Good work from our defenders. Oh, no. We almost conceded. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to take this out. I'm not going to play our defense anymore. And we're going to do this. I don't know if this is a smart thing to do. Distribute to the flanks now. Just for the fun of it, I just put one over the top and try and see whether we can... these guys can get to the ball first. No? This is going to be the battle of the second ball now. Okay, so we're going to put this guy in the middle because the other guy is tired. Put this guy here. Put this guy here, and I guess I'll swap the two of you. I think that's it, no? We don't have any more players. Okay. His wingback's good attacking, average. Can't really push them too high. I'd rather play fullbacks on attack because his two DMs are not technically very good. So when the two DMs are not technically very good, I'd rather the fullbacks work on keeping the ball when they get the ball. So you see where all the creative players are. They're quite well spread out now. So they're all at the edge. They can always look for a cross into the box if they need to because they're going to be standing at the edge of the area. We made ourselves hard to... So far, we have not considered a goal from open play. Yeah, we have not. We have yet to concede a goal from open play. So yeah, as a newly promoted side, we made it very hard for teams to break us down. What a game of the holy cow, we played well. Kept a clean sheet. Come on. We kept a clean sheet, man. And I wanted to see the whole goal is for us to create really good goal scoring opportunities. The chances we get better be good ones. 0.90 this game. Okay, so we got quite some. We had some one. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. One really good chance, and we buried it. So we had a 1.3 XG from 3 shots or from 6 shots. Yes, fullback is ball orientated. And wingback is run orientated. So you want to keep the ball, play fullback. You want to run with the ball and you think your player is good, go play wingback. I'll tell you something, right? 90% of the good tactics will be using fullbacks. Yeah. So this is how I play. So far, so good. We played 3 games. All right, we played the first game 0-0. We drew. Then we, against Werder Bremen, we lost this on a set piece. But in all 3 games, there was no shot. We did not concede a high XG shot on target for 3 games. So I would suggest that if you're going forward, if you want to play something, play a 4-2-3-1 like this without a roaming playmaker and definitely go out there and get yourself a decent DM, another DM. Secondly, for your set pieces, definitely I think you should be looking at a short piece routine, short corner routine. For your attacking one, I wouldn't really focus on near post so much. You can modify the routine so that the shot becomes high priority instead of near post, because you don't have a lot of near post players that can, attack the near post, right? You only like 14 for jumping ish. Then your priorities. Now, in terms of priorities, please make your creators number 3 because this is an important group of players. So you don't want to. We want to prioritize. This is like priority, Inside, I want my best corner taker. I want my best attackers. So when it comes to I want my best creators. If you're looking at creators, you want the best ones, especially if you have a short corner routine like this. Then the C category are your best players at creating chances. There we go, one here, and one here. So these guys are going to be sitting at the edge of the area half the time. So you want these guys as your best, because finally your recovery defenders are the ones that nobody cares about. This guy, your fullbacks. So this will be it. If you were to play here with several ways of playing this, right? If you play like a shadow striker target forward, you can have a very nice, like, I'm only depending on these two guys to go and score goals. Can work. You play a poacher and shadow striker, poacher holds the defender, shadow striker runs in. Can work as well, but you might need really good off the ball. I notice your players don't have very good off the ball, 13 only. So they might not be able to get into good goal scoring positions. So that's the downside. So target forward, shadow striker could still be your best option. Then if you were to play AM on support here, right, and support, then there's too many support duties. Not enough players trying to score goals. You only have one fella. So you ideally want to have two. The danger of putting one winger on attack and one striker, then it becomes like a cross-heavy tactic. Yeah. Now what we have is two guys coming in, one coming in a bit later, one pushing the defensive line back. So you're kind of creating space for another striker, another player to try and score goals. If you want to be a lot more defensive, then it becomes AP on support. And then, pushing, like sometimes I was pushing for winners. I go winger attack, underlap. Sometimes that's what you end up doing. But I would suggest this is something you want to do. And then if you, against, you're having issues against some teams, right? If they are playing like this, show them wide, like this. Don't allow them to, so you basically tell them you can use your right foot, which means they can't pass inside. Or you're making it hard for them to pass inside. So this is something that you might want to consider. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the BYT tactic. And yeah, I'm going to put in you guys want to pop in your tactics? That should be it. Yeah. Okay. And let me transfer the tactics already down or transferred across. Okay. Alright, this was yesterday's show. We were talking about Nap's tactics. I wanted to show you guys yesterday, remember, that, when people talk about, sometimes people go in and go like, oh, these are all exploit tactics. I'm like, seriously? Just because it's a good tactic doesn't mean it's exploit. No. Because even I sometimes get a bit man, there are a lot of good tactics out there. Yeah. And a lot of these, sometimes people just download a tactic and they go like, oh my God, the tactic is so good. So it broke the match engine. I'm like, really? The game is not difficult. You find the right acceleration, jump area to break the match engine already. Well, you don't need tactics to do that. No? You don't need a wonder tactic to do that. You can do it yourself. But mark my words, all of you are going to be creating wonder tactics. You know why? We can only pick one. So it's Atlantean Wall or Blitzkrieg Atlanta. I think we'll take this one. Blitzer Atlanta. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, so pressing forward. Nice. Winger, DLP, CM support. Okay, interesting. IFB, Libero. Nice. I like this tactic. There's a lot of we're going to move the ball around and, try and create some. Yeah, it can work. I think this tactic has got potential, man. We'll talk about the tactic very soon. I like that tactic. I actually do. It's quite cool. Now let's look at the set pieces, whether I did the order here, attack. Yeah, you see, all saves default like this. All of them. You got to go into every save. Every time you start a new save in a new team, because we just started this, right? You have to do that. Okay, so we got Coke. We're just gonna pick these players and we're gonna start the game, man. We're not gonna waste time. Okay, then we're gonna look at tactics, see what he's got. Any PIs? No. Hey, I like this, man. Simplicity is the best thing about these kind of things. Take more risk, cross from deep. Okay, you want him to be positioned high up the pitch sometimes. You want him to tackle players, be a bit more aggressive some of the time, and you want him to cross from deep. Okay. Although that's debatable if he will do that in the... Yeah, he might. Yeah, he might. Mid-block. Okay. But do you have any other roles? Okay. This guy might play a risky pass out. These two, I doubt it. They don't really do risky passes. He might. Winger will come. Okay, so what happens, this guy goes up, this guy goes up, this guy comes into the center and kind of, or shot well, will form a partnership with this player. All right, but none of these players are going to move too far. They're not going to go into the AM tier. So what you might have is these guys moving up to form a 4. You got a 3-man back line. A 3. Okay, nice. Very stable tactic. It looks quite stable. Yeah. I think this tactic is quite interesting. I wouldn't recommend it with this is interesting. We need high aggression on strikers, on both of them. So we gotta take one out. Alvaro Morata, yeah, he can. Okay, we'll put Griezmann at the back. Morata in front. Okay, let's go. Nice. I wouldn't change the tactic. It's just very player dependent. Yeah. But I like the roles. I like your pressing forward role as well. One pressing forward attack. Okay, he's gonna run the channels. One pressing forward support. He's gonna drop deep. You got a DLP in a deeper position and you're playing a mid block. So yeah, okay, can work. Although maybe advanced forward might be better. But you know, two pressing forwards also, they won't be too far away from each other, I guess. Yeah, so there we go. Pressing forwards are really good roles. If you want to know the truth, right? You know, before the days of roles, right? All my strikers were pressing forwards in football. Championship Manager, all of them. Yeah. The way to do it back in the day was to, I think we did close down more, tackle hard. Yeah. Tackle hard, close down more. Maximum. Remember, there was a way those days to influence the positioning of those players. It's not bad. But the only downside with this tactic is going to be it doesn't have enough oomph going forward. So you need your players to pass the ball up the pitch. So keeping the ball is very important for you. You see, you got this guy running and then he stops, the winger, right? So he doesn't, he's like underlaps. That's one of the reasons why I love underlaps. Underlaps, right? The widest player holds out the ball looking for somebody else doing runs beside him. This is one of the reasons why I love the underlap. Because now the winger is running by himself. He got nobody. A winger attack on the side of no one. You see this? But no one else. Everyone's running. So who is he got keeping up with him? Nobody. Either this role becomes a box to box, or you move the pressing forward to the side of the pitch. Because as he ran off, he had nobody to support him. So yeah, Griezmann, what is he doing, man? The pass came too quickly for him. Let's speed it up a bit more. Again, that's us, no? We lost the ball and we conceded possession straight away. So I'm waiting for the 45th minute before. I'm not allowed to make any changes, right? Because this came from Discord, so I have to play this out. First, I'm going to make this change. I'm going to swap them. That's the first change I'm making. And all we are doing is defending against a back five. Ooh. The back five shouldn't be putting us under so much pressure. Look at where the wing backs are. Both our winger and our wing back is they're back at the back and they are sitting behind. And we're playing a mid block, so we're trying to draw them in. We've done that already. What's the difference between pressing forward and support and target man? Why? Pressing forward and support and target man, First up, attributes-wise, you don't need the same attributes to play the same player, right? So the second thing is the target man is you can direct passes to a target man. The match engine also recognizes the presence of a target man, so it influences your transitions. Whereas in the case of pressing forward, there's no such thing. Yeah, you can't get the same impact. Oh yeah, we can't even move the ball up. See that some of the links are not working. So every time we lose the ball, each time we lost the ball was down to our own transition. Okay, so we're gonna have to change everything. So focus play. Okay, the tempo may help by counter press to help us with possession. He bite the cross, so those guys come back help us defend. This guy will turn you into a pressing forward and support, and I'm turning you into an advanced forward. Okay. Yeah, and then we want this guy to up, so we need him to keep up with the other guy. We can make you be a DLP on defense. We need him to go up the pitch. At the moment, he wasn't, right? So he just kept, and then we need to influence the position. This guy is taking more risk cross from D. We'll just remove that altogether. Then what I'll just do is do an underlap. Yeah, so the widest player holds out the ball looking for inside runs. Yeah, I was way too static. The form, yeah, didn't really move. A lot of it had to do with the rolls. But he's trying to set up a mid block. So I'm going to carry on trying to play a mid block. The other thing is higher tempo actually. And we're not going to play on positive. Positive is like your passes are a bit short. They're also short passes. Yeah. The passing length are not the same on different mentalities. Like the previous Simeone. We're not doing well at all. Because these wingers are not getting any support. Inverted fullbacks only. Okay, I'm gonna have to make more changes. I want to win this game. So fullback on attack. Okay. Alright, this guy can be a fullback on support. Okay. Alright, so he keeps up. Alright, so this guy is a libero on defense. So we're only defending one player, so this guy better be ball playing defender. Okay. Let me think. I want to push up on this side, so we go inverted fullback here. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know who this guy is going to just bring him. I have no clue who I just brought on. Yeah. Okay. I'm just making substitute changes because this is not moving. The tactic isn't moving. We got to change it now a bit more. And then we've got the guys in the middle already super tired. We're going to play him here. And we want to try and win this game, right? So we come out of mid-block, go higher up the pitch. We gotta try and get a result. Yeah, I probably would. It's not bad. Hey, how are you, man, Neil? Thanks for sharing the Story Bucharest. I played my first game and won. Well done. Wow. Well done, man. First game of the league. I drew, huh? Terrible, huh? Story Bucharest. Hope the thing doesn't have too many players. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah. I probably would not like. We want to try something a bit more complicated of adventurous 4-4-2s, right? Got plan A, plan B, plan C. Oh man, we just played badly lah. I couldn't make this tactic any better. So I would just say, yeah, the tactic has got issues, because it's mid-block 4-4-2. I wouldn't do something like that for a mid-block. No, you want to do mid-block, just play proper mid-block. Right, you want to do a mid block, do a proper mid block, okay? Proper mid block. Then you got something to aim for, no? Like, because then you got these guys, maybe these guys are going to go up the pitch. Yeah, you can have like fullbacks on support, fullback on support. And then you got two ball winners here. You got at least one ball playing defender. Then what you do is you have get stuck in, invite cross, draw teams into your cross, and then you try and beat them, and then hit one, and you don't play out of defense, and then your distribution is two flanks. This is something I do. It's a proper mid block. Then I got like, you know, I have these two guys winning, hard-working midfielders. Two fullbacks are not too adventurous. We keep a back four. These guys going up and this guy dropping a bit deeper. And then you're going to advance forward. And then all we do is a simple 4-4-2. Yeah. That's how I play it. No? Otherwise, mid blocks with IFB and Libero, it's too much. You know, because first up, I will use a Libero in any system I want to attack. Not in a system that I want to play a mid block. Because every time you get the ball, you go up and then you lose the ball, you come back. So you are not really camping in the opponent's third. You inviting the opposition to pressure you. So I probably would not use a Libero in a mid block. I probably use him more. I keep it very simple as a mid block, something like this. Okay, next tactic. I tried. I mean, I was thinking, yeah, it looks nice, but I think it looks better. It would be better if you want to use the same setup. Have them more attacking, high up the pitch, and then move the PF to the left side. Expanding here. Okay, watching Peaky Blinders right now. Looks like someone's watching Peaky Blinders. Tackle hard, tackle harder. Okay. Inverted winger coming this way, Volante going up, wing back coming here, Libero coming here, DMs to. Okay, okay. I want to see how this plays out. We trap outside. With these guys, not okay. Maybe it could work now. Because apparently, when you play this game, right, wherever you trap is wherever you trap, right, you better have players there waiting to do the tackles. Yeah, that's the thing about traps. Yeah. So if you want to do a trap, that's exactly where your boys have to win the ball. So you must have players there that can win the ball. Since you've got wingbacks on support, so can work, but traps are a bit more. They aren't like, yeah, they aren't easy to set up. No? I would play a trap if I'm very confident that my players can win the ball here. So let's see. Once again, we'll play for the first the first 45 minutes and then change one shot from outside the box. Once again, these are your tactics. We are taking a look at them and I'm just sharing my thoughts on how I might play them. Or what you can do to improve them a bit more. I probably would be, the first thing I remove, right, is a trap. I will remove the trap in a heartbeat because it's like, what's the point, right? You're just telling them you got on the flanks. I don't want you to come down the center. That's what you're basically telling the AI. So in that case, it could be okay, If they lose the ball, then you got a counter straight away. Because that's where the counter happens. If you do a trap, right, your counter will be on the same line. If you win that's why it's so important to win the ball in that zone when you do the trap. Because if you trap inside, you trap outside, right, your counters are all going to be down the flanks. So that's what you want to do. Hey, Domino's, thanks for the sub, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. You're a legend. So, easily, right, guys? So, that's the thing about trap. So, you trap, you make sure the players who are playing the wing back and the ball playing, they can win the ball. That's all. That's it. And you can actually play pass into space. Because in his tactic, he's got 2 attack duties already set up to go. That's how the trap actually works in Football Manager. So that's why you see the players going in and trying to win the ball, right? All chasing after that fella, no? Now, you better make sure you win the ball. If not, this is what's going to happen when you do a trap. There you go. All chasing after the fella, no? Yeah, go. We're supposed to trap him. Yeah, we can't stop him. Oh no, we've all left our position. We can see, there you go. That's one of the reasons why I don't play with traps. I refuse to play with traps. Because traps can too many things. Too many things to track. People are confused with a low, mid, high block. It's not about the block. It's where you want to build a block of players where they gather together. Yes, that's one way of looking at it. Correct. Exactly. Basically, is where your middle third is sitting. Right. That's how I look at it. No. For me, when I look at the block, right, it's where my midfield starts their nonsense, where they start working. Yeah. And the game is not that complicated. Don't. Yeah. Some people might think, oh no, how come they're not pressing? I'm playing a high block, right? Why aren't my players all pressing them in their half? They're playing a 5-2-3. They're asking me why it's not happening because you're playing with a high defensive line, a high block. It doesn't work that way. Look at your midfield. Where's your midfield sitting? In your half. Wingbacks, DM, these are all in your half. So you expect them to suddenly start shifting all the way to the opposition? It won't work that way. Everything is your formation and relative to the opposition as well. So your block isn't a guarantee, doesn't mean that I'm pressing the opponent's third. So if I'm playing like a 4-1-4-1, why do you think I play a 4-1-4-1? Because I've got 4 AMs and 1 striker. So where do you think my block starts? My block starts in the opposition half, in their third, because I'm using AMs. So where your block actually starts depends on where your midfield is. So that's how you should approach the game. So you can be very careful with things like understanding the block in a 5-2-3 or things like trap. Okay, now we're going to go and make a small change. Yeah. Okay. You come out. White centre back on defend. White centre back on defend. I'm going to maintain your block. Okay. Molina tackle other can. Okay, what's his anticipation? Oh, he has to play all the way, man. Oh, wait, hold on. We have another player. Who's this? Cesar Azpilicueta. Cannot now. You don't have the pace anymore. I need acceleration, a bit of acceleration to get back. Who's this? Thomas Lema. Thomas Lema, no way, man. You're staying far away from the defense. Riquelme. Looks like we only have 2 fullbacks. Mosso is a quasi fullback. Yeah, he can play as a fullback come defender. Okay. All right, so we put him here. Riquelme, shut up, get lost. Steven Savic. I'm making changes for the sake of making changes, just for the block. Leave what I'm doing. DM on support. Do some distance. Okay, all right, can. All right, let's go. No more pass into space. Okay, that's it. I'm not a big fan of too short passing, especially if you're playing this. Yeah, because now you're playing a trap, right? So when you're playing a trap, short passes is not your friend. No? Because you're already trapping the opposition into losing the ball down the flank. So why do you want to play a short pass when your counter attack is on the flank? Yeah. So don't play medium passes. Because now you see all of them going to chase. No? So looking for opportunities. If you win the ball there, then you can launch a counter straight away down the flanks. Then we don't waste time. Bam. Boom. You got the roles for it now. Keep it. This trap can work. This will work. Boom. Nice. Okay. We didn't get that. Koke was too slow lah. Okay, we got maybe I have another player. Do I have another one? Wherever you are, just play. Okay. I'm a terrible manager, you know. I'll just take a random player. What jersey is he wearing? Okay, I want all the defenders sitting there. I want all the midfielders sitting there. I want all the strikers sitting there. Okay, all right, good. I'll just pick one of you. That's how I play the game of football. Can you imagine if I'm the manager? I don't know. Wait. You, what? Number? Okay, come, let's go. Is it otherwise sometimes the winger stops halfway the ball, the touch shy when there's a passing option? Yeah, depends. Is he looking for a pass? Do you have the underlap instruction on? That will happen. Your tempo and your mentality. So first up, look at underlap. Underlap guaranteed to stop. 2, is he an inverted winger? Another one that will guarantee. Inverted wingers also do the little pause and they turn and they look. Inverted wingers do the small pause. But most of the time, the underlap is guaranteed to do that. I use it because I like underlap instructions. The underlap instruction, the widest player is going to stop, check, and look for the pass. And the only other option is if your tempo maybe was too high, and then, he's already too far forward, and then, so it's also a bit of tempo and passing options. If he has got a passing option, then lower, if he's got a passing option, I would think an adjustment in the tempo might help. It might help. I think when I do it, right, I normally see them pause for a cause, most of the time. I do see them pausing for a cause. I see them pausing for a cause when I'm playing with underlaps, but I'm a very underlapping, I use a lot of underlaps. Game over, man. They are looking for runs and space to pass, exactly. That's why I check sometimes. Nicely done. Yeah. I mean, we should have scored more goals, but still okay. Once again, we'll get fired, I think. We're not going to be in this job for long. We should be... Oh, we're third. Okay, we still have a chance. All right. So, who did we just beat? Las Palmas. Okay, we better have beaten them. Okay. All right, next tactic. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Is there another tactic? Peaky Blinders, and then we got one more, right? Okay, one more. Specialist 4-4 Betty Zucks, your tactic. Okay. Next match. Then goes on holiday first, then we come inside here, we see whether we got how many more tactics we got. Discord, any more tactics? No. Dropbox. Public, from you guys, we got no tactics today. Oh, that's interesting. I just put a link in, right? So nobody's sending in tactics. Yeah, man, nobody did. Okay. All right. Okay, now we got, wow, Trecotti. I think this is done intentionally, because Betty Zucks knows how much I dislike Ramdouters and Trequartistas. This is like revenge mode, is it, you guys? You know I don't like this role. Purposely put it in. Okay, I hope it works, man. Because I know I don't use these roles, so I would never recommend using these roles. But if you have made it to work, I'm very, very keen to see how this tactic plays out. Yeah. Because I'm not the king of all tactics, right? If you managed to make this work, brilliant, man. Keep it up. I mean, I like the idea here. Trequartista dropping deep, working with a roaming playmaker and a complete wingback. All three of them looking to cook something with the DLF on support. My God, the number of cooks on this side of the pitch compared to this guy, I'm not cooking anything. I'm just eating. And this guy, I'm not trying anything hard here, I'm just going to come up here and do some defending. And then Ramdaughter going, hey, dudes, I'm just going to get into the area and score. The poacher, I'll do my best to keep the defenders occupied. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I mean, like, remember what I said, right? Tactic that doesn't require any changes from me, not one single change. Because of Discord, it goes into tactic of the week. Here we go. Molina with the ball. Oh my goodness. Once again, if you have the link on Discord, you can use the Discord link to upload a tactic. I also popped in the link just now on chat as well a while back. Nobody seems to have gone for the link, so okay. Just means I have more time with the kids, man, later. That's good. Ay, penalty. I don't believe it. Jimenez, it's on the right side of this tactic, brother, where all these players are gathering to have a barbecue. There's no penalty, but Jimenez has received a yellow card. Betty Zucks, are you in the stream today? I can't wait, man. You're probably going to end up on the stream sooner or later, like you always hear. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just don't play round outers, man. They're just so like, dude, seriously. They don't. I don't do tactics when there's no pressing. But look at the round outer come in. Oh, that was good. Hey, I saw the round outer coming in. Yeah. Like I said, right? You got your round outer to score a goal. He scored a goal. You see, I don't like, maybe one of the reasons why I don't like using round outers is because I personally, right, find them a real difficult thing to set up. Because you got to like, hey, who wants to defend? The round outer is not defending. Who wants to put his hand up and defend? You got to look around the whole team, no, for the guy. Then, like, we have a round outer here, we have a trequartista here, so you can expect both the left and the right side to be doing the same thing. Here we go. We're complete wing back. He's going to be roaming. He's going to look for options. He's got track in the box. He's free. Oh, it's a trequartista. He scored 2. What a tactic. Holy cow. I'm not changing this. This is fun. The complete wingback ran, roam, and then the trequartista was like, yeah, no, baby. I don't have to drop back. I'll just hang out. Yeah, I'm here. Pass the ball to me. And the trequartista scores. So the round outer has scored a goal and the trequartista has scored a goal. Ladies and gentlemen, has anybody achieved that in a game? I have not. Okay? This tactic is slowly becoming quite interesting. I don't play round outers and trequartista. It hasn't changed my mind. My mind is still the same. I will not use it because too much thinking involved. Okay, but I'm so happy that you guys on your own, you're making some great tactics, right? You don't allow other people to influence you. That's the way it should be. Look at the round outer. He's got another goal. Oh my God, his round outer is firing on all cylinders, man. Look at this. They won the ball in the center. Back, Molina back heels it. That's a complete wing. But a DLF, then they say round outer, go. He's on his own. He broke everybody. Everybody recognized the fact that there is a goal scorer on the left flank and he charged into the box. So the round outer now has 2 goals and the trequartista has 1. This is a race between both of them. This is an entertaining game, man. Okay, here goes the... Oh yeah, one of the strikers who's taking a back seat to the round outer. DLF also taking a back seat here. There goes the round outer. He wins the ball back. Here goes the... here comes one of the players. Here's a trequartista looking to add to his goal tally. But it was a shot from outside the area. Griezmann. Okay, goes deep. Oops, cleared. So as you can see, the top... round outer has got 8.4. The trequartista has got 7.5. The DLF, who's just the guest star, he's nice. I like this. I love this tactic, man. Yeah, in fact, I think you guys should... I'm going to upload this tactic. You guys can have a go, man. This is fun. No. Do you all want to add a G-star? Go ahead and do it. I don't think you should. I like the fact that he's got an anchorman there. Because there's no nonsense on the left side. So while he's having all these funky rolls, there's some semblance of normalcy in his tactic. No, he doesn't want his DM to be too far away. Because the roaming playmaker is running up and down. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, we are playing Granada. I mean, yeah, we should be beating Granada. Yeah, we should. Again, we should, huh? Is this a competition with Track? Yeah, exactly. Looks that way. It desperately looks that way, man, Salty. Salty on YouTube think that way. Competition between the trequartista and the round outer, which role is better? My goodness, and I dislike both roles. With a vengeance. It's not that they're bad roles. It's because every time I play that role, I've got to crack my head to figure out how am I going to get them into good goal scoring position. With the rest of the roles, right? You don't have to. They arrive. Oh my goodness. Off the bar, there's round up. Okay. There's a lot of Griezmann. The DLF is doing a lot of mopping up. Where's the trequartista? He's just hanging about. Now he's gone back. He's showing course. He got a foot in at least, He did some defending. The Rom Daughter he wasn't interested. He was like, hey, ball to my feet, please. Don't bother. Good defending. This is interesting. I like this tactic, man. This tactic is quickly becoming the tactic of the week, man. Yeah, I haven't had a change. I haven't made a change. The only change I'm going to do now is change the playmaker. Yeah. Because now we've got no choice, right? We've got to put we'll put Saul in. And I think we'll leave it at that. Okay, because this race between the two, we need to let it play itself out. The Trequartista, Samuel, Lino, and Correa. Griezmann, Lino, okay, he's offside. He must be. I don't think he's on. Yeah, I think he's offside. No, ref, come on, man. It can't be. This is not today. Like, even a set piece. So, damn it. Trequartista scored from a set piece. It still counts. There's 2 goals for the Trequartista, 2 goals for the Ramrauter. Someone who's finally made a tactic where the highest scoring average in the game belongs to a Trequartista and a Ramrauter. And both of them are on a hat-trick. Both of them are on a hat-trick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is news, no? This is breaking news coming to you from BTN Live. News. My word. Hey, Myth, how are you, man? Ladies and gentlemen, we have an opportunity here. Will it be the Trequartista or the Ramdaughter? Which one of them is gonna get the hat-trick? Here goes the. Is there no opportunity? Yeah, I won, my Wukong voice. I really felt like it. What a day, man. Look at this. Correa Lino only had 1 goal, but he had an assist. Yeah, he's got 1 goal. Correa, the Trequartista, won the day. 2 goals from him. 1 goal from Morata, 1 goal from Lino. I thought almost right, but look at the performances from these guys. Okay, I want to see. Okay, I want to see this. Okay, here, analytical data, the shot quality, right? Look at that, right? We're looking at Correa and we're looking for our boy. Correa 0.26, high shot quality. Okay, here, nothing here. Okay, here, Correa 0.44. The Trequartista got into 2 clear, one definitely clear-cut chance, Okay, the other one, I don't think we counted as a clear-cut chance because 0.26. Then here, Morata, 0.28. This one must have been a corner. And 0.21. This is the Ramdaughter. There's a Ramdaughter. This one, block 1, 0.15, 0.15. Okay. So he shot a goal. So basically, the Trequartista got himself into some very good goal scoring positions. The Trequartista won. Okay, guys, that's it. The specialist 424. It goes into the Dropbox folder. Yeah. I just put it into both, don't worry. I'll go into both. But this one is they got their own BYT folder, okay? So here we go. 4-2 specialist for 2-4. Matty Zaks. TQ and Ramdaughter as main goal threats. Save and then we'll put this into FM24 public tactics. So you guys can go and try them out. I don't know if you guys also have one. This, we should delete this tactic. Okay. 424 specialists. Matizaks, RMD and TQ as main goal threats. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in there. I saw a tactic that doesn't belong. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, so BYT. Somebody submitted. See, that's the only thing I can't tell from here. There's a reason why I don't clean it. Yeah. I can only see my tactics. Right. So I can't see others. Okay, I think I can do it from here. There we go. Yeah. Delete this. I gotta use a link. Otherwise, these are all the tactics that made it. And then we check the tactics. I would like to join Discord. Where can I find the link? Oi! It's in your Dominoes. Basically, what you do is you go to Twitch, right? You go to your Twitch, and then, basically you go to Discord. You go to Discord user settings. You see the cogwheel at the bottom. Then go to your connections. Yeah, go to connections. Because my streamer mode is enabled, so you can't really see it. So you need to go to those, you need to go to your Discord, go to your user settings, go to connections, make sure your Twitch is connected. You have to connect your Twitch account to your Discord account. If you connect your Twitch account to your Discord account, automatically all the Discords you're a member of, they will show up. Because you could be subscribed to a few Discords, right? And you don't know which of these Discords you're a member of. So it's quite importante to do that. Yeah. I didn't know that myself. So sometimes I go into some Discords and I don't see it. Yeah. So let me see if I can do it from here. But because I'm not using this Discord when I'm streaming, so you see everything here. So I have to keep my privacy settings up. So so basically when you go to Discord, I can show you the first button, but I won't press the rest. Oops, let me get this one out first. Okay. So when you go to Discord, you need to press on user settings. I'll show it to you here. So you need to go to this user settings here at the bottom here, and you gotta click it. Once you click it, you will see connections, and then you can connect your Discord to your Twitch. And then if you do that, you will see your Discord invite. Yeah. Because you just say, oh, you're a member of this Discord. Boom. Yeah. God. Because oddly enough, my streaming machine is the one that's on right now. And most people just come in, they have no issues. Oh, so I just wave the same guy twice. Just checking to see if you because usually it's instantaneous. Yeah. It's usually instantaneous when you get the invitation. What has been your favorite tactic or yours in Football Manager? Oh, someone's asked that question. That's an interesting question. The favorite tactic of mine this year has been my 4-1-4-1. Yeah, that scores an insane number of goals. 130 and 140 is the highest I've done so far. And but it also concedes a lot of goals. So it's fun to watch. It's great for streaming because nobody ever knows what the score is going to be when I'm streaming. Yeah. They don't know. I could be leading by 5-0, and there'll be final score will be 5-5. It just makes it a lot more fun instead of like watching a game and it ends 1-0, 2-0. But I've had a few. I've had that. Galileo was not Galileo. My 4-4-2 Gambit. Well, I had a 4-3-3, which was a great tactic. I had a 5-2-2-1, which was one of my favorite tactics. I have a 4-4-2 that was also one of my favorite tactics. It was the England, if Joey were to take over England tactic. Yeah. All kinds of funky, I mean a lot of funny tactics. But the tactics, the common denominator among all these tactics, right, is all of them have a libero. Every one of them is a libero. Yeah, all of them are libero. So I find that the libero has given has really transformed some of the tactics in Football Manager. Yeah, it makes them a lot more attacking, but in the meantime, sometimes you concede a lot, but it makes for fun. It makes fun. It makes it entertaining when I play the game. Haha, Domino's is in the... Okay, Domino's, you joined the Discord. Well done. Okay, now if you want to upload a tactic, right, you go to the section which says bring your tactics. I know there are a lot of channels. There's something called show related. It should be there. Yeah, you go to show related. There's a section called bring your tactics. Right at the top there, at the top here, you see Wednesday stream. Click here for links. That's it. BYT FM 244. Apparently, I think I'll be streaming until it's Football Manager 244. You guys got to check this out, man. Apparently, I can see into the future. That is crazy, man. Apparently, I didn't know that. My word. I am going to the future, man. Wait, show related. There we go. Look at that. Wednesday stream. Click here for links. BYT FM 244. 244. Oh my God. The man will be around forever. Yes, there will be an AI version of me. We shall work hard. I'm gonna ask my friends, transplant my personality into an AI, and it shall keep on streaming forever. Just waiting on one more tactic from Domino's. Domino's has got a tactic he wants to upload, right? So we're just waiting on Domino's once he gets his tactic in. Oh, sorry. You'd like to join Discord. Where can I find a link? Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, no. Quite sad. Like, immediately joins Discord. Where's your tactic? Give me your tactic now. I want the tactic for the show. It's like, oh, okay. No. I didn't mean it that way. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I got a chance now to put my kids to sleep. Yeah. You know how excited I am? My kids will be like, Daddy, you're putting us to sleep. Normally, we roll into bed by ourselves. No, son. Here. I can sing you a lullaby. Oh, man, that'll be fun. You guys just made my day. Okay, so here we go. Let's go rate someone. Huh? Yeah, let's rate somebody. Let's rate someone. Okay. I know, it's okay. Don't worry. You guys want to bring in your tactics? Bring your tactics. Yeah, I love everybody's tactics, man. I love everyone's tactics. Okay, let's go rate someone. We're gonna go and rate Ticker 147. Okay. Rate Ticker 147. So I want to thank everybody for coming into today's stream. You guys have been absolutely sensational. It's been a great stream. I've had a lot of fun, and of course, I disappeared somewhere. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do Wukong. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do Wukong. Yeah. I haven't had time to play Wukong. I'm doing the next video for you guys. How to score more goals. Yeah. Or how to solve your goal scoring issues. Yeah, that's the video I'm working on right now. So I want to go in there and get that video done. I just laid the voice down today. It'll be a while. Now I got to do the other stuff. But it looks like that video is going to come out on the weekend. Because nowadays my time is quite limited because of the kids. And I'm having to teach them and, put them to sleep and pick them out of school. There's a lot of things I'm doing on my own now. So I want to thank all of you for coming on today's stream. You guys have been absolutely sensational. Please be good. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Why go and rate Ticker now?